Initializing. Initializing is done. All right. Hey, guys, Press Bill Comic Book University and issue number 7. I'm just going to say issue because who cares? Only one more to go after this, guys. Electra and Stick flashback. I like it. Just in case anybody forgot that these two were actually close, raised her, all that good stuff. Charlie Cox is a freaking awesome actor. The guy who's playing Daredevil, awesome actor. And I love that Foggy is such a good friend again. It annoyed me the very end of season 1. I guess it kind of had to, and then a lot of season 2. It is what it is, like whatever. But I'm glad they got all of that nonsense over with. I really don't want to see them go back to Foggy and Matt fighting again because they are perfect when they're friends. They're absolutely perfect. Love Foggy like that. He brought him his outfit, his uniform, his change of clothes. That's awesome. And then went off and explained to, what's her name also, Karen Page. Digging it. Elektra, as it turns out, killed the residents of Kunlun. Yeah, I was thinking to myself at first, you should not have said that because, of course, now he's going to Iron Fist up and he's going to really go for blood. The trick is, she's smarter than him. Apparently smarter than me, too, because she just used the size. I'm like, why would she come down there without the size? Turns out she does have the size. Why wouldn't she use the size? Oh, she's using them to get him to punch the freaking wall like, duh. So, as smart as this jackass thinks he is, see, again, I can't help but say it. Would you really want an Asian character to be played that dumb? A character who gets played so easily? No, you would not. Therefore, he's perfect as he is. Perfect moron. So I like all the fighting there. I dug that the two actual superheroes in so much as Luke Cage and Jessica Jones had to take on Madame Gao because she was so freaking awesome. But meanwhile, the other two guys who are not any less awesome, Daredevil fought them alone and kicked their butts. I dug that Colleen Wing knew to grab the explosives, the everything. She was able to figure all that stuff out so quickly. That's freaking awesome. I love that. I don't want to hear about what, doesn't make sense. Neither do you. I think that it was fantastic. I love how they put everything together and they cut through all that. Like, do you really want to sit there and watch her sit there and, let's see. And everything that they took forever to figure out? No. All the evidence was there in the evidence room, and she looked at the evidence, she figured this stuff out, and boom, done. Oh, by the way, her father was an ex-professor. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, she's smart. She was smart. She is smart. I was really hoping to see a little bit more of the Daughters of the Dragon working together. There's still next issue. There's still next episode. But yeah, at the end, seeing Elektra doing that whole maneuver thing and makes him punch the wall. Oh, she's freaking awesome. She's awesome. I know her name, Carly Young, I think it is. Anyway, it's Elektra. It's Elektra Nachios now. She could put on her resume, not that she played Elektra, that she is Elektra. She's freaking awesome. And where Danny woke up, I'm not sure. I'm about to watch that now. But was that Sholao's corpse right there? Sholao, the Undying, the giant dragon that he had to defeat. Guys, also, if you don't know how that actually happened, because you punched him in the heart, the way it actually works is there's a huge hole, dragon-shaped hole, that tattoo that's on Danny Rand's chest. That is also, there's an actual hole there where Sholao's heart used to be. The heart was removed when there used to be a lot of dragons in Kunlun. I prefer Kunlun. Deal with it. They would actually, there was this one dragon master who, they were all riding, they're dragon riders, they were all riding, and Sholao went crazy for some reason. He went crazy and he started trying to attack everybody else, killed a few people, whatever, and went after the August personage in Jade, the main dude, in charge of Kunlun. And this one dragon rider killed, the dragon. And dragons are sacred. Even if they're going to kill the residents of Kunlao, they're still sacred. So that guy was banished. And there's a really cool story with him coming back and all that good stuff. Oh, God, there's just so much great mythology that they invented for Iron Fist. There's just so much there, man. And So the August personage of Jade came and took, pulled out the heart, dragon-shaped hole, pulled out the heart and took it and brought it to a special visor, a brazier, and put it inside this brazier. And he made it, and he kept channeling his chi into it until it became molten. And now the dragon is essentially immortal through reincarnation. So anytime that the dragon is killed, the dragon has a special fire inside of it. And the only way to kill the dragon is to snuff out that flame. So when an Iron Fist goes to fight the dragon of Kunlun, that is Shaolao the Undying, the only dragon still in existence because all the other ones eventually died. This one, however, can't die. So when, the final test to see, are you worthy of the Iron Fist, he'll go forward, he'll try and fight it, do all these different things, and it's not going to work. And he has to figure out on his own that by covering that hole in the chest, oxygen can't get in, the fire will go out, and the dragon will die. So how do you defeat the dragon? You hug it to death. I know it sounds silly, but you jump up, you grab onto it, the fire, the molten fire is burning at your chest, and you're just, you have to be able to take it. That's the thing about Davos in the, my kids, in the, they didn't really get into it in the Iron Fist TV series there, but he tried to, in the comics at least, Davos, the one who named the Daughters of the Dragon, it was supposed to be a joke, but they took it and they ran with it. They, babe, what do you call it? Davos actually, he tried to do it also, but he couldn't take the heat, so he let go. That's why he's got the serpent, not the whole dragon. He doesn't have the wings because he couldn't hold it for too long. Iron Fist, long before that, did do that. He held the dragon, and Shaolao died. So, burned as he was, that's when he went into the cave of Shaolao, and that's when he dug his hands into the molten heart in that brazier. And that's how he got the energy of the Iron Fist. Eventually, the dragon would be reborn as a little wormling, and then it would eventually grow up to be Shaolao again. By that time, the Iron Fist will have served his duties, and we're now ready for a new Iron Fist, a new defender of Kunlun. Somebody who'd actually be a lot more effective than freaking Danny Rand. God, I love his character because he's just such an idiot. Anyway, so... watching him learn, it's amazing. Anyway, so yeah, I'm wondering, was that Shalao's corpse there? Because that was actually really, really freaking cool. You got to see a dragon's corpse there, the bones. Absolutely loving it. Anyway, it is now time for the next episode, the final episode, episode 8. Loving it. All right, guys, press the bell, Comic Book University, you know the routine.